My fellow farmer, uh, there's one thing I want to share with you guys today, but before I will talk about it, I really want you to watch this video, okay? After you have watched this video, I will come back to talk about it.
Take a look at this video. What you're seeing here is one of the biggest palm oil processing farm in the whole of Nigeria. This particular farm you're seeing here is in Warri. Yes, this is a palm fruit plantation, and you can see this tree is said to take 4 years to grow, and after that 4 years it will continue to yield fruit for the next 30 years. Now watch and see the procedures, how these people produce palm oil, and not just only palm oil they produce here. Yes, after the palm oil production, they still go ahead to process the palm kernel and extract the oil from the palm kernel. You're going to see the entire process as we go. Now watch and see. So this young lady Oluwalanu, she took us to Warri. She went to take a closer look at this farm that she has been hearing about. Now what do? Just watch. You see all these fruits you see here. This is a farm. They have the farm, the plantation, as you can see here, and all these are the trees where they harvest all the palm fruits they process. This is where they harvest them from. Now after harvesting, the bunch of the palm fruit bunch, they put it in that machine. That machine will do the bunching, separate the bunch from the fruits. Then they put it into this boiler. So from this boiler, it goes to another machine that does the squeezing. You can see. Now, after this squeezing, the oil is extracted, then boiled again, so it can become a proper cooking oil. Now, after this method, the next one is what they do to the palm kernels, how they process the palm kernel. So the palm kernel is actually crushed after they have removed the shells. There's a machine that does the removal of the shell and separation. You can see the palm kernels here. Then they now have to grind. And after grinding, it goes through another process of heavy, very tight squeezing, where they extract the oil. This is the oil coming out. Now watch and see how the FUNAB students are also producing palm oil in a massive scale there in the university. Just watch and see. Now guess what? The most interesting thing is that all these equipment they are using here are all locally fabricated. I believe so many people doesn't even know that these things happen in this country. Nigeria still has it. Now let me give you this information. So recently, the Indonesian government stood up and banned the export of palm oil. You know the reason? Because they want to start using the palm oil to produce other goods like soap, toothpaste. Of course, so many things that palm oil is used for to produce. Now that because they see palm oil as a raw material and they don't want to export their raw material, so they are making people, that is forcing their people who produce palm oil, they are forcing them to keep the palm oil in their country so they can be used for the production of other commodities that can now be exported as finished products. Now this is going to force what we call global inflation in the oil industry, this especially palm oil industry, because it is not only for consumption, it is basically used as a major raw material for so many kind of commodities out there in the market. So this is one reason why people who are neglecting this particular business, I just look at them and I laugh. Seriously.
You have watched the video. I don't want anybody to remind you of the potential benefit in starting oil palm business. Okay, you can start from being a primary producer, which is oil palm farmer, or you can be a processor, or you can be a distributor. Okay, whichever way you find yourself in the oil palm business chain, each of the chain are very profitable. Okay, so I have been advocating for the reason you should go into oil palm farming, and there are innumerable benefits. Okay, investing into oil palm farming is a gold mine. Okay, it's really worth it because of the long-term benefit and the low risk that is involved. Okay, I've not seen a business you can invest in the agro industry and get the type of the long benefit and that is highly demanded and exportable. Okay, so I'm encouraging you out there to look into this direction and invest your money into oil palm farming. It will do you a lot of good. Thanks for watching. If you find this video helpful, please share. You can help us to comment and like.